Nothing can induce an anxiety attack better than the moment leading up to when you say I love you. And waiting to hear it back. This video contains actionable tips to help ensure your partner reciprocates your love. Welcome to Pretty Lifestyles blog. Please do hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notification. The feeling of being in love is euphoric and exhilarating. When you realize you're in love, you want to tell your partner and even shout it for the world to hear. But the fear of not knowing if your partner will say it back is nerve-wracking. How can you ensure that when you finally gather the courage to say I love you to your significant other, you won't be met with an uncomfortable silence or a blank stare? While all relationships are nuanced and vary, many people think there are proven ways to help you get that coveted I love you response back. Before we get into the details of what to do to ensure you get an I love you too, it's important for you first to ensure that what you're feeling is love and not infatuation. Most often, the initial stage of a relationship is marked with dizzying intrigue and attraction. Now that you know you want to say I love you, let's explore ways to increase your partner's reciprocating chances. 1. Ensure the feeling is mutual. While we're not disputing love at first glance scenarios, most people experience the thrill of infatuation when they first get together. Before you say I love you to your partner, you must have a real connection. You don't want to get them to tell you that they love you only to discover a few weeks later that it wasn't that deep for you. The best way to a great outcome is if your partner feels the same way. If the feeling is mutual, they are more likely to say I love you back. As you get to know them, you're more likely to know how they feel about you. Look for signs such as longing looks, how they prioritize you, and if they light up when you enter a room. 2. Pick the right moment. You don't want to derail your relationship with a poorly timed confession of love. It can come off as clingy if you say I love you, and you've only been dating a few weeks. Even if you know you love your partner, it's better to wait a little bit longer and get to know them well. It also gives your partner time to develop feelings for you so that when you finally say you love your soulmate, he or she will say it back. You'll intuitively find the perfect moment to say I love you, and when you do, speak clearly and be direct. You can do this when you're relaxed and comfortable. If you're feeling shy and don't want to confess your love directly, there are many ways to say I love you. If a man wants to confess his love to his girlfriend, he can send her flowers that say I love you or tell her how much he cares. 3. Don't wait too long. Although finding the right moment to express your love is important, you don't want to be too late to say I love you. If you let too much time pass, your partner could get bored or disillusioned with the relationship and leave. They aren't going to wait on you forever, so be bold and tell them. 4. Give yourself a pep talk. If you're feeling nervous, pump yourself up with some positive affirmations. Tell yourself that you can do it. You can also tell yourself that what's meant to be will be, to help you face the possibility of rejection. But if you reassure yourself that there's a mutual connection between you two, you'll have the confidence and courage to say I love you. 5. Make it intimate. If you want your love to be reciprocated, you need to say it in a private setting. Don't ambush your partner with a proclamation of love in a crowded place, as this can backfire or put pressure on them to say it back. Find a romantic spot that you don't have to shout to be heard. You can go to your favorite restaurant for dinner, go for a picnic at your favorite spot in the park, prepare a candle-lit dinner at home, or even bring them breakfast in bed. You can pick a moment when watching a movie and say, "Hey, I love you." Once you've set the perfect mood, tell her you genuinely love her. Let your emotions show on your face and voice. 6. Reassure her. Compliments are a great way of reassuring her. It makes her feel seen and appreciated and shows her that she's important to you and that you care. Saying things like, "Wow, you look sexy or that dress looks great on you shows that you are attracted to her. If there's resistance to your relationship by friends or family, tell her I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you, or believe me when I tell you how much I love you, and every time I say I love you I mean it. This demonstrates your commitment to your partner, making it easy for her to say I love you back. 7. Support your partner emotionally. Your partner should never question your support. They should be comfortable sharing their insecurities, passions, and worries, knowing that you won't judge. Say I love you every time to let him know that you'll be there to hold him down in bad times and to cheer for him in good times. Always listen to him no matter how inconsequential the conversation is. If he had a long day, listen to him without interjecting about your news. You can show your partner that you're thinking of him when away by sending him texts such as, I just wanna say I love you. Send them a song and say I have to say I love you in a song, or call them and say I just called to say I love you. 8. Perform acts of service. Performing kind gestures for your partner is a great way to say I love you. You can show them kindness by doing things like cooking their favorite meal, buying flowers, leaving a cute note, buying them a gift, picking up a prescription, filling up the car with gas, or stocking up on their favorite snacks. These 7 ways to say I love you show your partner how much you care about them. 9. Touch her affectionately. Physical touch is important in a relationship. Small unexpected touches, especially, are a great way to show your love. When sitting together, touch her, hold hands in public, kiss them when you get home and leave, hug and cuddle with her, and have sex. 10. Give your partner quality time. Make time to spend with your partner, and be present. Don't be busy on your phone or be preoccupied with a game. Give them undivided attention even for 15 minutes, as this will show her that you prioritize your relationship, and you love spending time with them. You don't have to spend all your quality time at home, you can go out and do activities you both love. These 10 simple tips on how to say I love you, and get the same response will go a long way to help your relationship. In summary, saying I love you is a big deal, and can be downright scary if you're rejected. But don't let this fear hold you back from declaring your love. Which other strategies do you use to get your partner to say I love you back? Tell us using the comments section below. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notification. Till next time, bye for now.